Hey guys, so today this is just going to be a really quick ranty video. So I just really wanted to kind of film this video really fast because I just wanted to get my thoughts out recently because I know I haven't uploaded. I've just been doing a lot. If you don't know, right now the current situation UK education wise for COVID just isn't the best. I just had a Windows security update. So if you just heard that, sorry. But it's just not the best, and I've just been really busy with that. But today we're going to talk about why we should just stop supporting fat girls on YouTube. And by fat girls, I'm mostly going to be talking about Amberlynn Reid. To be honest, this whole video is going to be full-heartedly focused on her. Um, and I wanted to start it off with a topic that is actually really close to I've experienced it myself, and I hate when people bait it or when they don't understand it or don't seem to want to understand it. So we're going to be talking about Amber and her mental health first. Honestly, Amberlynn Reid, she always had this kind of 50-50 level of understanding and stereotyping with mental health. Like, for example, she says she has OCD when she's actually only been diagnosed with OCPD, which are completely two separate things. And she goes like, oh, it's my OCD because I can't take books from the library, or she needs everything to be like one certain way or like one certain colour. And like, honestly, you don't have OCD. That's a very big stereotype of OCD. OCD is not like that. Not for everyone, but she doesn't seem to show any of the symptoms except of like from that. And like, it's a very common thing, when people say like, oh, haha, my room is always clean because I practically have OCD, but that's a different thing. They're not saying I got diagnosed with OCD or my because I have OCD or because my OCD is like that. They're just saying, oh, haha, because I have OCD. But Amberlynn Reid is like, oh, because of my OCD. So it almost seems like she's diagnosed herself with it just because she likes things to be clean. I'm not gonna lie, if she did have that type of OCD, all the paintings in her room would be straight. Like in their old house, all the paintings would be straight, but I'm pretty sure none of them were straight. Another topic I really wanted to talk about is Amberlynn's insomnia, which actually really annoys me because I've struggled with insomnia firsthand myself ever since I was really young. Um, since I was young, I never got diagnosed with it because it's normal for little kids to have trouble sleeping. But recently, right now, I've got diagnosed with it, but I'm just getting a re-diagnosis because I want to get proper help and treatment for it. Um, but basically, and I'm not getting like re-diagnosed. I am diagnosed with it, but I'm just getting like second opinions, because I got diagnosed with it a couple of years ago, but the current situation that I got diagnosed with it in has changed completely. So I'm just going through the same process, but it's taken a little bit longer than it did the first time because of COVID. But Amberlynn Reid, she says she has insomnia, but she naps very often. And I'm not saying people with insomnia can't nap, but this is from my experience. I couldn't nap because I could barely sleep. If you can't sleep at night, you can't nap, and I honestly could never nap. Even now, I don't nap, and I'm terrified of napping as well because I'm scared that if I nap, then I won't sleep at night, and then the cycle of insomnia will start up again. Um, by that I mean I won't sleep that night, but then I'll stay up the whole day, and I will have trouble falling asleep at night the next day. Not how Amberlynn is like, oh, I've napped, and then she has trouble falling asleep at night. She's like, oh, my insomnia, when in reality it's just irregular sleep cycle, an irregular sleep cycle caused by napping constantly throughout the day and not doing anything. Because the thing is, if she was exercising, let's say she was a really busy woman and she was exercising, she was up and going and running errands, and she was like, just doing just normal daily like daily admin stuff. I get if she would nap for an hour a day because sometimes life is exhausting. Personally, I don't like to nap because I have really big trouble falling asleep already, but I would get that, and a lot of people are like that. but she's not. She goes and she has naps throughout the day whilst not doing any physical labor at all, and I feel like that's the massive misconception with her. She says it's insomnia, I say it's just laziness and not having an organised sleep schedule. The other thing I really wanted to talk about is it's quite a normal thing. I think we've normalised it over the years of YouTube with clickbait and stuff. And that's rumour baiting, and by that I mean the whole Becky situation. I honestly hate that. The fact that like you want a rumour to go around about you and like your significant other breaking up, or something about something happening between you two. It honestly just doesn't sit right with me when people like use their relationship for monetary gain, like prank channels. Those just never go right, and this is what I think is also happening in this aspect. I purely, as much as Amber and Reed says that their relationship is all perfect and sunshine and rainbows, I think it's a big lie. It's a big front, because there's no way that they're like that. When everything is alright in a relationship, you don't feel the need to show off. You don't feel the need to go on to everyone about how you're not gonna break up, how you're gonna stay like married forever. But at the same time, if you notice, she doesn't really actually ever express how happy she is in the relationship, other than just like little comments here and there where she's like, oh yeah, we're really good guys, we're never gonna break up. It's not what a normal couple would do, at least in my opinion. Like, also just using your significant other for views just not sit right with me. We all know if this was actually Destiny instead of Becky, she would be going on about the engagement every second. She would be wearing that ring if her life depended on it. I mean, maybe not, because her life also depends on weight loss, and we can see how good she's doing with that. The next thing I actually wanted to move on to is weight loss. What a coinky dink. Um, it's appalling. I'm just gonna put it that way. Amberlynn's weight loss is appalling. It's disgusting how little she tries, because there's a lot of people who die every year, like with cancer. She's survived cancer. She's extremely lucky. I've known a couple people. I've had a family member who died to cancer of the brain, because it's just, you can't operate on the brain, can you? And I swear to God, if they were given the chance that Amber got, where, oh, you can save your life if you just do this one simple thing of losing weight. I'm not saying losing weight is simple, but I'm saying at her size, dropping 200 pounds, it wouldn't take as hard as she makes it out to be, because the thing is, when you're heavier, the heavier you are, the easier it is to lose weight quickly, because your body doesn't actually need any of that weight. For example, I'm I'm pretty sure I'm 48 kilograms, or I was a couple months back when I did weigh myself. It would be really hard for me to lose weight, since I'd have to eat a large caloric deficit, and I'd have to exercise even more on top of my already 1 hour a day exercise. So it would just be really hard for me to drop weight, because it just wouldn't be healthy. For Amberlynn Reid, however, it would be so easy. And Amberlynn Reid's like, I'm 5'2". Amberlynn's 5'5", I'm pretty sure. Her body in no way needs that weight. She's not 6'6" or anything like that. She doesn't need to be weighing that much. And the I think that the nature of her quitting diets has become so normal to her that she doesn't even get how much she's messing herself up with it. And I also think she needs to get off YouTube if she actually does want to lose weight. But at this point, I honestly just don't think she does. I don't think she cares about herself. I don't think she doesn't show any type of love or self-care or anything like that. I think she's solely really hungry for money, and I get it. I recently started selling my old clothes that I don't wear anymore. I started to resew them into different garments, and I started to sell them, and I love it. I love the feeling of like knowing that I'm making money off of something that I actually really enjoy. But I feel like with Amberlynn Reid, she just likes the feeling of making money. It's way better to have than weight loss, because you can upload a video and make easy money. I don't have anything on my channel monetized. But for Amberlynn Reid, it's really easy for her to make money because she can just upload a video and then go. She has literally the hardest process of that is editing, and she barely does that, as we see. So honestly, I think she just loves the feeling of getting the money, and because it does make you feel accomplished, I can understand that. And doing diets also makes people feel accomplished. But if she's getting that accomplishment and like verification and pride in herself through something else, she's not gonna bother losing weight. And I really think that's where it all sits. And I really want to make a video based on Amberlynn's culture of dieting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.